April 30, 2021. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching the 3:30 p.m. edition of Prime Flash, coming to you live from the studios of My Media Prime Television, here in Cameroon's economic capital. With me, Fon Quinter. Begin the news in the northwest region of the country, where two persons have been reportedly shot there at the Pinyin Parking Hospital roundabout Bamenda. Eyewitnesses say three boys came on a motorcycle with guns, and after gunshots were fired, the two corpses were discovered. Businesses around hospital roundabout have closed following the incident. Now, the Senior Divisional Officer for Bambouthous Division, West Region of Cameroon, Francoise Franklin Etapa, held a security meeting earlier today at the Divisional Office of Galim. The meeting today comes after an attack on a control post carried out by separatist fighters last night at Menthung military post. According to reports, the attack last night left 4 security officers dead, 2 others injured, and weapons seized. Now, a student of Government Technical High School, Bassa, Littoral region of Cameroon, has reportedly stabbed his teacher on the nose with a pen. Reports say the lower 6 student tapped the teacher from behind, and on turning, he stabbed him. The teacher is currently receiving medical attention. Meanwhile, the student is at the disciplinary council answering questions. Now, 2 reporters working for a private television outlet in the nation's political capital are currently receiving treatment after being molested by Yaoundé 5 municipal police agents. The reporter and cameraman were covering clashes between motorcycle riders and council police agents when the agents laid hands on them. Now, Public Health Minister Dr. Manawode Malachi has revealed that more than 11,000 people in Cameroon have already been vaccinated against coronavirus in the sideline of the national immunization campaign launched 3 weeks ago. The revelation was made during the cabinet meeting of the month of April that held Thursday, April 29, chaired by Prime Minister Dr. Joseph John Goute in Yaoundé. According to Minister Malachi, vaccination is underway in 80 vaccination sites set up in the country. Out of the country, a local official in northern Burkina Faso has said at least 18 people have been killed and 1 other seriously wounded in an attack this week that also caused mass displacement. Reports say the attack happened the same day 2 Spanish journalists and 1 Irish conservationist were killed. While it is unclear who committed the attack, a security official told the press the attack was carried out by fighters linked to ICU, who are known to operate in the area along the border with Niger. Now, hundreds of thousands of people in Madagascar are facing a threat of famine, with 80% in certain areas, resulting to desperate survival measures. The United Nations Food Program says the people are eating locust, raw red cactus fruits, and other wild leaves to avoid starvation. The organization further said most of the districts in the country's south have been affected, with many of the children at risk of dying. The World Food Program is seeking resources to help feed affected people and says the situation is getting worse, with food production this year expected to be less than 40% of the normal average in the last 5 years. Now, Kenya's government has said it will close 2 refugee camps hosting more than 400,000 people by June 30 next year. The announcement by the Interior Ministry on Thursday followed a meeting between Kenyan President Uhuru Kenyatta and United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees Filippo Grandi about the status of the Dadaab and Kakuma camps. Both camps are hosting over 433,765 refugees and asylum seekers, most of whom are from Somalia and South Sudan. And the Democratic Republic of Congo's President Felix Tshisekedi has vowed to take radical measures to end instability in the East once and for all. More than 120 armed groups, including those from Rwanda, Burundi and Uganda, operate in the East, making much of the region lawless. Mr. Tshisekedi became president of DR Congo in 2019, the first peaceful transfer of power in the country for nearly 60 years. We've come to the end of today's edition of Prime Flash that was compiled and produced by EWANE and NOLINGA. Developments of these stories and more beyond at exactly 6:30 p.m. with Audrey Zaza. My name is Fon Quinter. Stay tuned to more programs on the African Eye. Goodbye.